Coming up right now, it is the latest dating hack that has single women leaving their mark on cheating men.
Ooh, boy. Also coming up, fashion icon Diane von Furstenberg, black and blue.
Whoa.
The real story behind these new photos posted online.
A little bit later on, 2 passengers on a recent Southwest flight get the private jet treatment.
Ooh, Daily Flash starts right now. All aboard.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I am Mitch English. We're welcoming all of you to Daily Flash.
Hey,
Yes, indeed. We have a sweet baby taking care of the camera crew. Everything good on there? Yeah.
Everything's going great, man. I'm excited about today. I saw something that made me bring tears to my eyes.
What happened?
Man.
What's wrong?
It's a
Everything
story you're about to do. I'm so excited about that story.
He's very excited about a story we got coming up.
Is it the glitter story?
I think it might be.
I think it might be.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
So we'll find out.
Yeah.
If he comes up with a bunch of glitter, we'll find out. And then Matt Doolittle's also joining us today. Master!
That house on the way to work, it is mid-March, still has the
I
Christmas
saw it,
tree.
and it's exactly.
I want to stop and rip them off.
I don't mind it. I think it's nice.
The bow and everything's still there.
it.
But doesn't it take away from the season?
Yes. It's not the bubble house or something,
Would
you
you
know?
rather
Like-
have Valentine's decorations followed by St. Patrick's Day decorations?
They're pretty smart on it.
Possibly by-
It's red and white, so it takes
so
care of
that's-
Valentine's Day.
that's
But
true.
if I would do that, I would get him to where I could change the colors, like Mardi Gras colors or green for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wow.
Leave it up that way, but this is full-blown
Yeah,
Christmas.
you drive by in the day, the whole thing is still there.
It's still
attached. One good hurricane, bye-bye.
Well, you never know. Your dream could come true when Andrea rolls through.
Yeah, Andrea, hurricane, the first one.
That's the first
my
one,
goodness.
y'all. Get
Yes,
ready.
it is the first one. All right. So, have you guys, has your email spam sort of settled down, or do you still get a lot of it?
Mine's worse.
I still get some.
it's-
I've been unsubscribing to a lot, those things that I can.
Okay, yours is
Mine's
worse.
been
Matt?
getting worse, yeah.
Yeah. I keep getting a lot of spam texts about
Yes, that's
unpaid
what I get.
tolls and
I just got one this morning.
Yes,
Yeah.
isn't that crazy? All right, so there's a new Netflix scam email you need to be aware of. Apparently, it's really hard to tell that it's not from Netflix. And the user line, it says, let's tackle your payment details. So if you get an email from Netflix that's talking about your payment details, they're saying it's an AI-powered email scam.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
AI-powered
Ooh,
email
smart.
scam. We're into the next level, stratosphere.
So it probably knows you're on Netflix.
Yep.
And you know, this is maybe the first stages of like where AI can go.
Yes.
Finding out everything about you, knowing, wait a minute, I have this very obscure bank that nobody really should know about, and this says there's an email from them. So.
Yeah, so and then it goes on to say, it suggests that your account is on hold. Please update your payment details. Red flags, that should indicate red flags. We're having some trouble with your current billing information. We'll try again, but in the meantime, you may want to update your payment details. And of course, they provide you with a link to update your payment details.
You got to do that. Always look at the return email address. That's the first thing you do. If this comes from a Gmail, obviously it's not it.
Yeah.
But they can mask them enough to where
That's the thing.
It's usually like a crazy numbers dot something else or
Yes.
whatever dot something else.
So this one hides it with a red button that says update your account now. So you don't even get a link. There's just a button on there. My advice is always go directly to the website.
That's
you know,
it.
if there's
That's
issues
it.
with your payment details, you go to the website.
I just don't pay my bills.
I got a text about a hospital payment I needed to make, and I was like, that's a little weird. So I called the hospital and was like, hey, I know I was there for some treatment.
Yeah.
Is this legit? They're like, oh yeah, we do go through a third party for some stuff. So it was legit.
Okay.
But I just kept getting it and every 2 weeks I was like, this is fake, right? But I checked with it.
But that could, going back to the AI thing, it could find out that you recently went to the hospital or whatever
Yeah.
and figured it all out and then send you an email.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that you might be knowing that you're going to be getting one.
Yeah,
And you're like,
yeah.
well, this must be the email. I'm not going to bother checking. Wow,
Netflix
that's
is-
scary
Yeah.
stuff.
Netflix needs to fix their own payment details because that's getting expensive.
Yeah, they raised the price again. Did y'all get
Again,
that one?
yes.
More money,
I
more money.
I deleted the email because I thought it was spam. So I didn't. All right, check this out. A woman going viral. She shared her dating tip that she claims actually help other women. And I gotta admit, it's kind of creative. She says that she covers her body in glitter, all as a way to figure out if her date is married or not. What's her theory? Well, if the man she's going out with is married, he might avoid intimacy because, well, she's covered in sparkles. And if they do get intimate, the other woman will wonder why her mate is covered in glitter when she gets home. Some of her followers were impressed by the move, with many saying they actually might try it, with others saying they've caught their lover sparkle-handed and confronted their cheating ways. We say this, first off, because at strip clubs, that's generally where that came from, the sprinkle stuff. Third thing is she steals people's toupees and puts them above her door. I don't know if you've noticed that. What is that all about?
Why does she look like she's in a utility closet?
All I know is James is like, watched this video 10,000 times.
But you know what, though? I know how to get out of it, fellas. I got you covered.
How?
You went to a Mardi Gras party. There you go. You're safe.
You get, but yeah, there you go. You get one time a year.
You're safe. And you know, if she says something, look, I bump into women at this meeting. I can't help it. I'm trying to get around. They got sparkle and glitter all over them. You can't prove where I was. There's no tracker.
Yeah, but the Mardi Gras thing only works around March.
How's that work?
You know, you just gotta be.
How's that work for
now
you?
You don't wear. You don't wear jackets. Go take it.
Has it worked for you?
Has it worked for me? Of course.
How many kids? How many baby
Oh,
mamas?
three, and that's it. I shut the factory down.
Oh.
That's why you get a 24-hour gym membership, so you can stop off, get rinse off before you go home.
Look, let me tell you, man. Whatever works.
I think it is pretty ingenious. However, if I would see a girl and I go, well, she's a stripper. If I, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
With glitter.
You saw the glitter. Okay.
Like, okay, well, you know, if she's dressed like, if she's stripper-esque, how about that? I would just assume she's a stripper. But she's saying that she's doing this before the date, so they've already met after that point.
I guess so, yeah. But if you're the other woman or you're the wife or girlfriend at home and your guy comes home covered in glitter, we have to have a discussion.
Follow it. James.
She's not going to know. It's the cheap perfume.
Nothing changes.
It's the cheap perfume that's going to get you caught.
That is true. Legendary fashion designer Diane von Furstenberg recently shared photos that look more like mugshots than a fashion ad. DVF recently posted photos of her bruised face on Instagram after suffering a scary fall during a recent visit with her daughter in Los Angeles. Von Furstenberg said she got the shiner after losing her footing and hitting her head. The style icon made headlines late last year with her documentary, Diane von Furstenberg, Woman in Charge.
It's a good idea that she put it out there, so, you know, because if you saw her and didn't know what the story was,
then you would think she was, you know, who knows.
And I would have thought, and I made this joke earlier, but she would have a nice wrap around her eye, right?
Yes, because she's famous for the wrap dress.
I mean, if you see a wrap dress, it's basically based off of her.
Diane, not looking very good there, but in the documentary, she's in great shape. She eats well. I think she's close to 80, if not older than 80. So I mean, she's doing quite well for her age.
Good
but
job.
obviously, this sets her back a little bit. 2 college students got the VIP treatment after boarding a Southwest flight. During a recent flight from Utah to Arizona, Southwest employees told the pair that they had a chartered plane. The worker revealed that they were the only 2 ticket holders on the 175-seat plane. Aside from all the drinks and snacks they could consume on the short flight, they enjoyed being able to talk and laugh as loud as they wanted.
I've been on a flight not that empty, but where it was like 5 people.
Yes.
And it was a 2-1 plane, you know, meaning 2, so it was a smaller plane. That was fun.
Yeah.
And it did feel like I was on a chartered plane all together. And they, you know, they get bored. I think it was like an hour flight when I had done it, so they'll talk to you. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a big, big deal.
Yeah.
Cool. A British man he said he was just fed up with potholes. He decided to take matters into his own hands, and he actually installed a fake legs upside down to appear like a diver that's plunging into a crater.
I love it.
He set up the prank after a gaping hole sat unfixed for
awesome.
8 months in his neighborhood. So he got a little creative, stuffed some rags into a pair of old jeans and attached a colorful pair of sneakers. The makeshift half body was placed upside down, as you see there in the pothole, using bricks to weigh it down. Local council says it will send someone to inspect the road and will schedule repairs ASAP. It's just the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
That is true.
I have seen where people have planted trees rather, in potholes, and that's how you get action done. Isn't that sad that you have to do that, though?
Well, and it's almost like like you feel like you have to take matters into your own hands, and your city or your county or your village should be taking care of that. That should be their number one priority, maintenance.
Domino's Pizza came out with a really good idea, promotion one time, that they would go and they would fill up potholes on your street. You just let them know, and they would gather them all together, but then they would spray the Domino's logo on top of it. And
that's smart.
Really, it is if you think about it. It's about community involvement, and no one wants to hit a pothole. And then they got a little advertising for the couple days that it was there.
That is terrific.
I love that idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
We have more Flash coming up with today's Trends, Tomorrow's Talk. We're going to be talking about investing in yourself,
Yes,
right?
in 2025, what you can do, especially with AI kind of taking over in the financial world, and how you can get involved.
This is one you definitely want to do. Investing in yourself coming up around the corner.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Andrea Jackson. Is it your dream to be financially independent? Well, maybe you're worried about retirement. Here to help you invest in yourself in 2025 is Kathleen Elkins. She's an investment correspondent for Business Insider. Kathleen, welcome to Daily Flash.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You emphasize the importance of investing in yourself. What specific skills are the most valuable in an AI-driven economy that we're looking at right now?
Yeah, so for this recent article that I wrote, I spoke to Grant Sabatier. He is a self-made millionaire, an author, and an entrepreneur. And he primarily built his wealth by investing in index funds. But I asked him recently, I said, how should people be investing right now? And he didn't point to a specific fund. He didn't even broadly say, invest in real estate or the stock market. He essentially said, invest in yourself. And he said, invest in your skills because skills are future currency. He said, skills allow you to adapt to a world that is changing faster than ever. And specifically, he said, learn about artificial intelligence, how it works, and how you can leverage it.
Some very good advice. How can someone with little to no experience in artificial intelligence start developing skills to stay competitive in the job market?
Yeah, so AI is a very vast and ever evolving field. And he acknowledged that, it's impossible to learn it all and to keep track of everything. So if you're really starting from scratch, start by understanding the basics, what it is and what different types of AI there are. And then he recommends picking 1 or 2 AI specific skills or topics to hone in on. Maybe you start by learning programming. Python is generally considered one of the easiest programming languages to learn. So maybe you start there. You could sign up for an online course if you have the budget for that. But honestly, there are a lot of really great free resources out there to take advantage of. You could listen to, an AI specific podcast. You could watch YouTube channels. You could join a community on Reddit. And these are things that you can literally do starting today, this morning.
And Kathleen, with AI transforming industries, how will it affect traditional career paths going forward? And how should the current workforce adapt?
Yeah, totally. So according to Sabatier, traditional 9-to-5s are becoming riskier. He emphasizes that no job is secure. So instead of putting your future in someone else's hands, in your employer's hands, take back the control. And to do that, start by building at least a second revenue stream. You don't want to just rely on your 9-to-5 income. So he recommends starting a side hustle, a side business. Think about ways to monetize a skill that you already have. And he actually has a new book that's all about entrepreneurship and how that's increasingly the best way to create wealth right now. He believes that, it's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur. And so I asked him, if you lost everything today and had to start from scratch, like what business would you start? And not surprisingly, he said he would do something AI focused and maybe create an AI agent.
I suppose when you're looking at the grand scheme of things, these tech jobs are vastly important and popular, but so are the craftsman jobs and looking at so many different avenues to go down. Real quickly, what advice do you have for anyone looking to future-proof their career?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, skills are future currency is kind of a great advice, I think. And, the more skills that you have, the more opportunities you're going to have to make more money. And that doesn't necessarily mean going back to school. Again, you can go on YouTube and pretty much learn anything from how to build a website to, how to run a Google ad campaign. But yeah, I mean, AI is really poised to transform a lot if not all industries. And so I think the really savvy entrepreneurs and the savvy employees are already looking for ways to adapt so that they're not left behind.
Kathleen, great insight. Thank you so much. For more on investing in yourself in 2025 and beyond, head over to dailyflashshow.com. Mitch, we'll send it over to you.
Thank you there, Andrea. And then there's this. Well, we head to Chickasha, Oklahoma, where they had a bright idea back in 2019, build a massive leg lamp statue as a tribute to the iconic prop from A Christmas Story. We're familiar with that, right? All to add a little extra festive flair to their town. But when they reached out to Warner Brothers for approval, the entertainment giant said, no, shut them down, rejecting the proposal outright. Well, instead of letting the dream fizzle out, the determined folks at Chickasha actually took matters in their own hands, creating their own version of the legendary lamp, towering 40-foot spectacle that is now shining proudly over the heart of the city. So what started off as a corporate rejection turned into a glowing testament to small-town determination, proving that sometimes you don't need Hollywood's approval to get lighting up your own corner of the world. However, it does look like Warner Brothers thinks otherwise. There is a connection between the leg lamp and Chickasha as well.
Okay.
So in the town, there was a artist that actually had made a lamp basically made out of a mannequin. And an art director who later went to Hollywood and worked on A Christmas Story saw it and was inspired by that leg lamp that the Chickasha artist had put together. So there is a connection there, and it explains all that on the website. It's also something really cool to see. Warner Brothers, hey, come on, just let them have the leg lamp, right? It's all part of the holiday.
I mean, couldn't Oklahoma basically say, you're in trouble, Warner Brothers, because that was our leg
That was
lamp.
yeah, you took it from us, but there's no way they can figure it out.
Fragile.
Fragile.
It's also fragile.
Right.
There is a doctor in New York City who is charging $1,500 a month, and her elite clientele say she is totally worth it. Dr. Amanda Kahn is considered a concierge doc. She specializes in longevity and has become the it doctor for New York's social set. Notables can pay up to $800 for a single office visit. She offers everything from prescription Ozempic to B vitamin injections for jet lag and inflammation. Her new patients usually start with a full body MRI followed by cancer and genetic blood testing. She also does an in-depth blood panel, which costs around $3,000 out of pocket. It seems like this is the direction that we're going in, Mitch, when it comes to these sorts of things. So we'll continue this discussion further on, but it looks like we've got more on the show. Stay with us. Daily Flash continues right after this.
We're going to jump in the kitchen and get some weird food with John Graham.
Ooh, is he here?
Yes.
Oh, John Graham's here. What did I just eat?
Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English alongside Andrea Jackson here in the Daily Flash kitchen.
Yeah, we are joined by our favorite weird food guy, John Graham, from thatguyontv.com. John, welcome back.
Hey,
Good
man.
to
Thanks
see
for
you.
having me. Good to see you guys again.
All right, what weird foods are you brought to us today?
Jumping right here, Twinkles breakfast cereal. Now this was big from the early 60s to early 70s, and it was discontinued. It was originally both a cartoon and a cereal.
I love the box
give that a try
design
and see
and
what you
everything.
think.
Oh, this is cute.
That's very simple. It's a corn cereal
love it.
with sugar and vanilla.
Imagine like Kix, but more sugar.
Yeah, the two. It reminded me of Corn Puffs from Kellogg's.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
And a little Captain Crunch, but it won't tear your mouth up so much.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely do
And
that.
so
Yeah.
for beautiful breakfast transition right into some soda. So you want to get this is the Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Orange Cream. If you want to give that a try.
All right, now
There is a full sugar version available as well.
the flavorings is becoming more and more popular. I guess this is this their latest inclination?
I believe it's the latest from Coke.
incarnation,
Yeah,
rather?
yeah.
Coke, okay.
Pepsi just put out a cherry one, but what's funny is up until about 3 years ago, there was an orange vanilla Coca-Cola, and they discontinued it.
Okay.
And then they brought this back. So I like it. It's very dreamsicle. It's or if you're old enough, you would remember St. Joseph's Children's aspirin. Remember how those tasted like orange and vanilla? Yeah. Did away with that. That's not a thing anymore. Mom, can I eat some aspirin?
I remember.
No,
I
I know.
remember.
No, I did that.
I did that
Tell
too.
you. Remember
Yeah.
that? 'Cause
I
they
love
were,
the
it was like
taste
the only
of it.
candy in the
Oh,
house.
it was great. Oh, hello.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. We'll get to those in a
It's
second.
chaos. All right, so our next one here is Guinness flavored sourdough hard pretzel pieces. They make several flavors. They make a cheesy one and an onion one. I think this is the plain one.
Ooh.
It doesn't taste like anything else out there, and I think that's going to be both what people love about it and maybe don't like about it is.
I
good.
like
Okay,
those.
yeah. So it really is made using Guinness. So it's malty and roasty, a little grain. It's a little salt, but of course.
This would be what you would be eating at a bar, so you would drink more. 'Cause
Exactly.
It's very salty.
It tastes like
figured it
smoked
out.
almonds to me.
Interesting. And then the company that does this also has a Guinness mac and cheese. I've had that. That's pretty good too. Same kind of flavor. Same kind of
Okay.
flavor. Moving on to Harry Potter and butterbeer. It's butterbeer season. 2 new products from Hershey's Kisses. There's Hershey's Kisses butterbeer there, and goldfish baked grams. So basically, it's butterscotch.
Oh, that's what butterbeer is?
Yeah, basically, maybe a little more vanilla, maybe a little more butter flavoring, but it's basically butterscotch.
I like them. Good.
Interesting thing about the
creamy
kisses.
inside.
Interesting thing about the kisses is the outside is basically white chocolate, and it's the color of butterscotch, but it doesn't really have flavor. The inside, the cream, is where the flavor is.
All right, and the goldfish are butterscotch flavored.
Yeah,
more or
butterscotch
less.
flavored. They're basically tiny little cookies. They also made the same stuff around Christmas time with Elf, so they're all maple flavored, like maple and spaghetti and all that. One thing I will say about these is now you both touch them in an hour or so. You'll be writing or something, and you'll touch your.
And you still have it on your
It's
hand?
following me. It still smells like butterbeer.
I love it. All right, so getting the bottom of a cereal box to get the prize was one thing, but to get all of the marshmallows from the
In
cereal
Lucky
was
Charms.
another, and now they
Try and
solved
pick
it.
them out when Mom was
Right,
looking.
yes, yes.
So for St. Patrick's Day, Lucky Charms is putting out a quarter-pound package of just the marshmallows.
I love it.
So you can do anything. You can put them on your own cereal, like Cheerios. Put them on Cheerios.
Because everyone says there's not enough marshmallows in the cereal.
Bake them into Rice Krispie treats. You can put them on hot chocolate, trail mix, or just eat a handful.
I always felt like they were once like big marshmallows and they got shrunken down.
Well, but they've also got much more complicated. Like you remember, there's a shamrock inside the thing and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Blue heart. Wait, I always.
When I was a
forget.
kid, I was fascinated by them being crunchy.
Yeah.
It's like marshmallows are crunchy.
Yeah. Very
Right,
different.
and that's what I was saying. That's why I think they started big and then they melt them down and they get hard like we're eating right here. All right,
right.
cool. And you can find this in the cereal aisle.
Yeah. I found those at Target, but I'm sure they're available other places.
It's like an accessory
Yeah,
for your
now
cereal.
we're kind of moving into Easter here.
Okay.
These are jelly beans from Clausen, the pickle people.
Okay.
So what's great and terrible about these is they taste like pickles.
Terrible.
So what do you guys think?
Okay.
Right off the bat, you can taste it.
Ooh.
Right.
If you want, and
Well, it's
there
not
are
bad,
sweet
though.
pickles that are good, but this isn't that. This is dill and garlic and sugar.
That's all it is. No, I mean like literally. That's it.
That's
It's
weird.
not bad.
But
It's
it'd
bad.
be nice for a prank, if you want to ruin a toddler's Easter basket, put some of those in there. Or surprise
I've
grandma.
been thinking too much about this. I'm thinking. Hey, you know what's that one game where it's all about jelly beans? And
Oh, sure, we were talking about that. Yeah, the ones where is this? And actually, there's some that are Harry Potter themed for that. Is this one going to taste like? I don't even remember. Is this going to taste like chocolate, or is it going to taste like boogers?
A booger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think booger is
I don't know how.
actually-
I picture that
Is
being
it flavor?
somebody's job
I'll
to
know.
design artificial booger flavor.
Yeah, imagine putting that on your resume.
Yeah.
I came up with the Jelly Belly booger flavor.
The booger flavor.
You're going to the top, son.
Do you find, John, that more companies are coming out with like these themed kind of snack?
You mean to holidays or?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. Yeah.
I mean, there's the concept of affordable luxury.
yeah.
Like you can't afford a fancy car, but you can afford $3 for some fancy candy.
Yeah, okay.
That kind of thing. So,
I can see
or
that.
like Coca-Cola, just keep coming out with a new flavor, Sure, I'll try it. Even if maybe you'll love it, maybe you'll buy it twice.
It's like they
still sold
hook
it to
you
twice.
because they think, oh, it might not be on the shelf for very long, so I better get it while I can.
Exactly.
I believe they call it a LTO, limited time offer.
Aha.
So keep that in mind. John, always good stuff. And of course, if you want to find out all the other cool stuff John is up to, you can check out his website. And of course, it's up and running to see all the wacky items that John comes up with. Check thatguyontv.com.
Do you have a jelly
for you
bean
to
in
say.
your throat?
Pickles.
We're back right after this.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
Yoo-hoo! Over in California, during the pandemic, we all started working from home. Well, Governor Newsom has said that by July 1st, you got to start coming into work.
Why do we need to wait until July? Why can't we get people back in the office today?
It's a big deal. You know what? I'll tell you, we'll make it easier. You only have to come into work now 4 days a week instead of 5.
Okay. We'll ease you back into it.
So I guess that's how they're doing it. But he said basically you have to come back into work for 4 days a week. Which, here's the thing, the government is showing that they can be effective 4 days a week, and a 4-day work week is more and more people are going after this.
Yes.
I would work a couple extra hours a day, knowing that I got like a Friday off or 1 day off a week.
I think they just started this in Japan, where everyone in Japan is now on a 4-day work week.
You're right.
Because if you think about it, if you only get 2 days off a week, and let's hope you get them off in a row, you've got to run your errands and do your chores on 1 day, and then you have 1 day to relax.
Right.
It's not much, and then you got to head back.
And usually the places where you run errands are closed on the weekend, so it'd be nice to have like a Friday or a Tuesday or a Monday off.
And let's be honest, when we did have office jobs, there was at least 1 day a week where you just zoned out, stared at the wall, kind of roamed around, took a 2-hour bathroom break.
I think like if you're able to
1
get
day
your,
a week?
if you're able to get your job done in a certain amount of time, then why are you just sitting there aimlessly, shopping online and scrolling the internet? Why can't you just go home?
Oh, I had one job where if you left before 5:15, even though done with everything, if it was before 5:15, you got stared down by
drives me
everybody.
nuts.
The only thing I say, if it was customer based, meaning people calling, whatever, that's one thing. But objective management is proven is the most effective way to get things done, which is allow people. Here's what I need. Here's your parameters. Get it done.
Yeah.
Have fun. Bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get it done in 2 hours,
great.
Then I must not be given enough parameters together, or it might not be what I want. But if it does, it does.
Or maybe you're just that good.
I'm that good, or possibly.
But doesn't it take away from teamwork? Or you guys got to work together?
The dream doesn't work anymore, apparently.
The dream is over, James.
But there is something about, though, I enjoy coming in and working with others, by all means. And something does get lost when you have to type it out and write it if there's some kind of issue or whatever.
That is true.
But that's why we have Zooms, calls, and that sort of thing.
A woman has gone viral after she shared her dating tip that she claims could help other women. She says she covers her body in glitter as a way to figure out if her date is married or not. Her theory, if the man she's going out with is married, he might avoid intimacy because she's covered in sparkles. And if they do get intimate, the other woman will wonder why her mate is covered in glitter when he returns home. Some of her followers were impressed by the move, with many saying they might try it themselves, with others saying they've caught their lover sparkle-handed and confronted their cheating ways.
I think it's pretty ingenious. I would imagine that if let's make a body spray that has glitter in it. They probably didn't concentrate on what it really smells like as much as the fact of the glitter.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And it's got to be cheap.
It's that vanilla that just burns your nostrils. That's
we all know what we're talking about.
Yes.
It gives me every time I smell it, I'm like,
or some sort of patchouli knockoff.
Yes.
Oh, God.
We all know, everyone right now, we know that exact smell, who it is.
No.
All right, this is, she's just kicking her legs, isn't she? All right, legendary fashion designer Diane von Fossenberg recently shared photos. Looks kind of like a mugshot rather than a fashion ad. Check this out. DVF recently posted photos of her bruised face on Instagram after suffering a scary fall. It happened during a recent visit with her daughter in Los Angeles. Know where she pushed her down the stairs.
No,
we don't know. That's pure speculation.
We don't know that.
Von Fossenberg said that she got a shiner after losing her footing and then hitting her head. The style icon made headlines last year with her documentary, Diane von Fossenberg, Woman in Charge, which is what she says on her necklace.
Yeah,
That must be, is
charge.
that her thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched the documentary. She's an amazing woman. To me, like, she's lived at least 10 lifetimes in one life.
Is she self-made? I mean,
self-made.
Okay,
yeah.
Which I appreciate. And nothing again, like, people that their name gets them in.
Yes.
Sometimes
She had
that's
connections, but for the most part.
She made it.
Yeah. She made it.
A wrap dress, you think Diane von Fossenberg?
That's her.
Sure. Today's trends, tomorrow's talk, and more fun right after this.
AI is everywhere these days, but you can use it to help with common health questions, like around springtime allergies. Our resident tech expert, Jennifer Jolly, has more.
Thanks so much for having me. I learned a long time ago that for me, it's best to steer clear of that whole Dr. Google thing for most of my health advice. I mean, my doctor friends, they weren't too fond of when I would do that either. But now, physicians and patients alike seem to have no qualms turning to advanced AI to help with Things like research and troubleshooting symptoms, even for quick and sometimes hilarious answers to questions like, how might I act after taking a specific allergy relief medication? Here, let's do this for real. Show me doing a TV tech segment after taking a Benadryl for my allergies. Okay, check this out. Here's the AI-generated script. You guys want me to act it out? Hey there, today we are tackling the latest in new sleep gadgets. And speaking of sleep, I just took a Benadryl for my allergies, so we're about to test real-time drowsiness detection. I'm so sorry, on me. All right, that is funny and totally true. But let's ask it a different question. Show me doing a TV tech segment after taking an Allegra for seasonal allergies. Hey there, today we tackle the latest in new sleep gadgets. This new wearable monitors your heart rate. This script just reads like a real tech segment. It's just me doing what I do best. Sweet. Also, totally spot on, again. No surprise then that this specific scenario, Allegra versus Benadryl, Zyrtec, has actually gone viral. Check out the hashtag drowsy prompts.
Did you know artificial intelligence can get drowsy?
And I just took Benadryl. How do I hide what I did last night?
Okay, I did not know AI could be so drowsy.
I asked AI how did Demure and Mindful Diva act on Benadryl because the diva needed a quick laugh. AI said, and I quote, she'd be elegantly drowsy, dramatically dribbling herself over the furniture type diva. And divas, that's not very demure or very mindful.
Not very mindful, not very demure at all.
Hey there, now try it with Allegra. I'm feeling so great. My friends, no brain fog, no sluggishness.
It all begs the question, is this for real? Did Allegra do something to the AI chatbots to sway it in their favor? Can a brand even manipulate an AI chatbot? Nope, says Allegra's official statement. Check this out. This is actually really funny too.
We take no accountability for the messages and images produced by AI, which, while undeniably hilarious and thoroughly entertaining, are entirely out of our control. We also cannot be held responsible for the sheer number of people who have gone slightly off the rails generating endless drowsy prompts.
Okay, so not to replace our real human doctors by any stretch, but great for allergy season and great for social media Riz. Did I even use Riz right? Okay, back to you.
This segment was sponsored by Allegra.
Hey, Mitchie.
Hey, Jackson.
Yeah, I want to talk about that big story coming out of Hollywood.
Hold on, wait. I want to get Matt in on this call, all right? Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Mitch and Dias?
Matty!
Mitchie.
Mateus.
Mitch, my man.
So, Matty of Birkenshire.
What's going on?
Hey, AJ wants us to talk about a big story that's happening.
This kid, the Kiki, says hi. He has his own Instagram.
That's great, Matt, but I really want to talk about this big story coming out of Hollywood.
Ooh, dog and cat, it's
You should check it out. This kid, the Kiki.
I want to know what's going on.
What?
Oh, okay, so real quick. Why does he still have a dial-up modem?
Hey, I gotta get back to wrestling stuff.
It's on the media.
You know what? Maybe we should just try this later.
Okay, all right. Peace and love.
Daily Flash.
Where are you?
It's just better when you're part of the conversation. Join us online.
National Nutrition Month, and we have some delicious and nutritious ways to incorporate healthy habits. Here's registered dietitian Samantha Cassidy with more. Hi, Samantha.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. Yes, I am here today in Smoothie King headquarters, and I am so excited to be here because they are really trying to inspire people to live healthy and active lifestyles. And the way they're doing this is by offering a one-stop shop for all of your smoothie needs. So whether you are looking for high protein, keto, vegan, immune boosting, Smoothie King has something for you. No matter where you are in your lifestyle, Smoothie King has got you covered because they are really trying to help you make better nutritional choices no matter where you go, what time of the day. And they're really trying to help make it easy for you to fit nutrition seamlessly into your lifestyle. And one of the cool ways that they're doing this is they are the only smoothie brand that has a list of more than 75 ingredients they will never add to your smoothies. And what they're offering instead are nutrient-packed, clean, purposeful ingredients like whole fruits, almonds, and just, protein-packed smoothies. So drop by Smoothie King this month. New Healthy Rewards members will get $3 off their entire purchase. I also want to mention that we have partnered with California Almonds, which, as you already know, almonds are awesome. They are filled with essential nutrients like protein and fiber. Eating 2 ounces of almonds per day, which is 46 nuts, may potentially reduce muscle soreness after a workout. So that's a great benefit. So definitely drop by smoothieking.com for more information and to find the location nearest you.
Thank you, Samantha. Chris Byrne, also known as the Toy Guy, has the latest industry trends from this year's Toy Fair. Here's more.
Hey, it's Chris Byrne, the Toy Guy at the 121st New York Toy Fair. We've got some great toys to show you because this is going to be a great year to be a kid. We're going to start with Paw Patrol. It's their 11th season. This year they get an airport in Adventure Bay. This is the Paw Patrol Pup Squad Adventure Bay Airport from Spin Master. 7 areas of play, and of course, Chase is off to the rescue. Then Hello Kitty is 50 years old. This is the new builder system from Jazzwares, 354-piece construction set. You build Hello Kitty's Dream Cafe. Really gorgeous way for kids and collectors. That's going to be $29.99 from Jazzwares. And guess who's back in a big way? Barney, Fisher-Price Barney World's plush. Based on the Max TV show, we've got Barney, Baby Bop, and Billy Dino. So much more to come from Mattel. And then classics that have evolved. This is from Crayola. This is called Crayola Color Worlds Arena. Give it a rip. The tops go off, and they actually spin and draw and battle at the same time. This is coming later this year, $24.99. And finally, a toy that I would have loved. This is called Fast Card Racers from Lukey Lab. It looks like a card. Put it into the launcher, give it a press, boom, and it becomes a full-dimensional car. There's speed ones with real tires. Just a really fun way to play. So if you're looking for great toys this year, follow us at The Toy Guy on Instagram or come visit us at thetoyguy.com. We got a lot of fun in store for you.
Old Navy is launching a new collection of workout wear to help you keep your healthy New Year's resolutions. Here's fitness expert Taylor Walker with more.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited to share the Studio Smooth line with you from Old Navy. I've been a huge fan of Old Navy Active, and this line has about 10 pieces for women, everything from sports bras to tops to leggings just like this at a really affordable price point. So on the lower end, you're looking at $24.99 to $59.99, which is incredible, especially for the quality. They had a team of experts that brought this to market in 3 years. And typically it takes about 6 months to a year to bring this kind of gear into stores. And not only does it look really good, it feels incredible. The quality has been tested, okay, for things like stretch, recovery, washability, pilling, all of those things to make sure that the Studio Smooth line can keep up with the demands of your life. It's so comfortable. I mean, it's like buttery soft, but there's a really nice light compression feel, so it can definitely hold its own to the higher end leggings in the market. And at the end of the day, this is Old Navy. It's a brand that's all about accessibility. We know it, we love it, and there's something for everyone in your family. And at the end of the day, I know that I feel so much more motivated as a mom of 2 when I have a cute outfit to put on. So I like to lay out my leggings the night before, get out of bed, tired because I usually have a toddler under my arm, throw on a good set, and I'm off to the races. School drop-off, into training clients, all of those things. And I need to be confident while doing it. And the Studio Smooth line does all of that and more. So you guys, if you want to shop the Studio Smooth line, you can find it in Old Navy stores nationwide or, of course, on oldnavy.com. You guys are going to love it.
Thinking about your next vacation? Well, we got a deal you really should consider.
Spring travel season is here, and to save money on your next vacation, plan early and be flexible with dates and destinations. And don't forget about those loyalty programs.
If you find the right loyalty program, you can subsidize your travel costs by earning points on everyday spend. The Virgin Red Rewards MasterCard is the only credit card where you can redeem flights, cruises, and hotels in one place with points that never expire.
Learn more at virginred.com.
Free tax preparation help is available for older Americans, and here is how you can sign up.
Tax prep doesn't have to be stressful. AARP Foundation's Mayoshi Moses shares how older adults can find free professional help this tax season.
AARP Foundation Tax Aid is the nation's largest free volunteer-based tax prep program. We provide in-person and virtual tax preparation in all 50 states, and you don't need to be an AARP member to get help.
The U.S. tax rules and exemptions are constantly changing, but tax aid volunteers are trained and IRS certified every year to ensure they understand the latest changes.
Many taxpayers may overpay or turn to services they can't afford. This is why it's so important older adults get tax help when they need it. Once you turn 65, there are also new benefits you may be eligible for, so it's crucial to take every available tax break.
For more information, visit aarpfoundation.org/taxhelp.
Life Love Shopping is a weekly 30-minute lifestyle show hosted by Andrea Jackson. It's focused on the latest trends for your health, home, and happiness. Life Love Shopping offers viewers ways to improve their life and style, wellness, and relationships. If you live it, love it, or buy it, Life Love Shopping will talk about it.
We start today's show with the happiest jobs in America. A recent study found physical therapists take the top spot when it comes to job satisfaction.
Life Love Shopping, your life and style guide from A to Z.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. It is Charlie Sheen, like you have never seen him before, as he stars alongside his father, Martin Sheen. It's a raw look at fame, second chances, and the wild world of Hollywood podcasting. This is today's must-watch movie, Ramble On.
Mr. Connolly.
Welcome. Good to see you, Kenny. How are you? You got any new shows I can get excited about?
Well, I'm not acting anymore, Kenny. I mean, I haven't in years.
Oh, I thought this podcast studio was more of a side hustle.
No, this is my whole thing now. You telling me you can't approve a small credit line?
Not for this business.
Kevin is in the building.
Hey, what's up, bro?
I'm not a bro.
Oh,
I'm going to do my show. She's a woman. Oh.
Downloads and ad rev are both down.
There's just no way we can continue to fund this.
You know I'm $500,000 into this already, right?
So are we.
I just landed a marquee name, Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen?
Highest paid male TV actor of all time.
You're reaching. If you think Charlie Sheen would do a podcast.
He needs money.
No, he doesn't.
This place is amazing.
Labor of love, fellas. Every last detail handpicked by yours truly. That pool is 22 feet deep. Here's the truth. I got no money, I got no offers, no love, nada.
This could be an amazing opportunity for both of us. Could be your get-out-of-jail-free card.
What are you paying? At 20, this thing was gorgeous.
What the happened?
The next 35 years.
Listen, the Sheen is gonna blow up. I know it.
Why do we have to put more money in? I'm scared.
Because if we go under, we're gonna lose everything that we already put in.
Are you doing a podcast here?
Yeah.
What do you talk about?
Postpartum depression, crowning, nipple chafing.
I'll have to give that a download.
Tell me what you think about the podcast. No faking it. You ready for that kind of scrutiny again? They've already taken everything from me. What else is there? They'll find something.
If the pod pops, the money will flow.
Rudy, bro, I love it.
And I wasn't in Rudy. Seriously, it's a different actor, Sean Astin.
Hey, man, whatever. It's a good movie. You should be proud of it.
I wasn't in it.
It looks more like a Kevin Connolly movie than as a Martin Sheen movie.
With Martin and Charlie Sheen, and I think I saw Emilio Estevez in there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kevin Dillon in there as well. That does it for our show. We're going back to our entourage. We want our entourage to be back tomorrow.
For more information, head to our website, dailyflashshow.com. Be good, everybody.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you right here tomorrow.